NC State, one of the best defensively. So here we go from Purcell Pavilion. NC State, Notre Dame, off and running. Victory for the Irish.
We knew it would be a good one, and they gave us our money's worth. It was a fun game to call.
So Zoe Brooks getting the start in place of Mimi Collins. A little smaller for the Wolfpack, but they go inside to Baldwin for the first two.
Player that's capable of playing that forward position. She's already versatile at the wing spot, and she's just tough. So it'll be fun to see how she plays that forward position today.
Watson inside to Westbeld. Only meeting of the regular season for these two teams as Zoe Brooks says hello. McDonald's All-American game, Hannah Hidalgo.
Oh, look at that. How cute is that? You know, you forget with the type of the way these players play, how young they are.
The one thing that Neil Ivey has learned about this team is they know how to get back into it. But you'd rather not be in the hole to begin with. Friendly roll for leading scorer for the Wolfpack, Isaiah James. Brooks gets past Hidalgo, dishes to Baldwin.
South Bend up 12-2. And how about this nice hesitation take and dish by the freshman Zoe Brooks to River Baldwin.
Lacey Steele in for NC State. Baldwin already has 6, make it 8. At least have been called in this game so far against Notre Dame. A couple on illegal screens. If you call them that way, there's a good finish.
A nice finish by Isaiah James. Going right, finishing with the left. She is a lefty. That is her comfort hand to use.
Citron. Maybe that's the bucket right there that gets Notre Dame going. This Irish crowd. Hayes, yeah, that looks good. Best three-point shooter by percentage.
Madison Hayes showing you a little bit of range with the fake first, and then the glue player for this team. And she just talked about how much pride she takes in being that.
Baldwin, tough take.
Notre Dame can go 2 for 1 here.
Westbeld rattles it home for 3.
She can really put some points on the board, and it's fun and flashy, so she's definitely the show.
Now let's see who steps up for this Notre Dame team. Hidalgo's on the bench.
And maybe it's had to be a little high volume, but she gets to the free throw line, and she impacts the game in so many different ways that she's still effective.
Big lineup out on the floor right now for NC State. Notre Dame still stuck at 9. The NC State lead was 10, but Isaiah James adds a couple more. Got Baldwin at 6'5", Maddie Cox at 6'2", and of course the length of those guards. Cox will take the 3 and hit it. Stopped on her way to the basket. Back out it goes for Steele. No.
But that's the kind of take I want to see from Sanaya Rivers. Getting down lane lines, getting downhill.
Now River Baldwin just takes it away. What else on the offensive end does Notre Dame need to see? Westbeld, she's been the go-to player so far in this game. The Irish just 2 of 10 in this quarter, 23% for the game.
The Irish has found a little rhythm with Westbeld
so far in this game. James gets it inside to Baldwin, who has a dozen.
Isaiah James gets into the seams of the defense and finds River Baldwin for the easy dish and finish down low. So much confidence and composure. You see them pass the ball around, attack closeouts, penetrate, find each other. It's good basketball.
Now this team has really started to find itself as Citron adds to the scoring column.
You know, Notre Dame has size, so maybe matching up to the size just works a little better. They've obviously had a great half.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Rivers from the free throw line has her first points of the game.
The action to keep Notre Dame on the sideline, and it messes up their spacing.
3 seconds now to shoot. Westbeld for 3 is good.
Notre Dame's had trouble scoring so far in this half, but Maddy Westbeld has not. There you see her draining the
softball coming your way on ACCN. And an empty trip to the free throw line for Hayes.
Great football work by Citron.
In the first half for the Pack. Two defenders around River Baldwin.
Yep, you see that adjustment from Notre Dame to double River Baldwin.
It's ACC tournament last year. I mean, the last 4 games have been decided by 6 points or less.
Yeah, and in our conversation with Coach Ivy, I like what she said about just how scout-heavy the ACC is. All these teams are so familiar with each other. The talent level is through the roof. So when they play, it can be like this. You know, you have to over-execute. As Hannah Hidalgo comes up with the steal, Hannah doing what Hannah does. She gets herself on the board. Hannah Hidalgo went scoreless in the first half, but here you see Swiper doing what Swiper does, coming away with the steal.
That little game within the game has been kind of fun to watch when Brooks has been out there, 2 New Jersey natives. Rivers wants the 3, gets it. Usually takes advantage of points from the line. Not tonight, not yet. Brooks on the break. Rivers, just a bit of a touch. Is that Hidalgo?
It looked like Hidalgo came up with that one.
Transfer blocked by Rivers. It's a block party on both ends. Nobody here to stop us. James now, though, and she holds that hand high.
Nia Rivers asserting herself into this game in this half. You see her with the block, and State is up 38-20.
Brooks playing with the contacts now for the 5th straight game. Was wearing the goggles, and Hayes can see just fine. 3 defenders around Hidalgo. Westbeld, a little more space to work with, takes advantage.
State being very intentional about taking their time. They're letting the clock run down every possession. Now she's going to get all the attention.
Hidalgo, little head shake, back to Westbeld, open for 3. Citron working the glass, gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Notre Dame, top scoring offense, top field goal percentage offense in the ACC. Haven't really looked at it tonight, but we give a lot of credit to what this NC State defense has done. One of the best defensive teams, but they can't stop Hannah Hidalgo on this possession play in the end.
Hannah Hidalgo with the drive out of the deep corner and the nifty finish.
That line of playing with that intensity, going after the ball, but not picking up that 3rd foul.
Absolutely.
5 on the shot clock. Hayes off the glass and in. Citron missed 9 games. Hayes with the left, yes! NC State has outscored Notre Dame 15-10 this quarter. They were even the second quarter. Steal from Hidalgo, trying to turn it into 2 and does. Maybe even 3 for number 3.
That's a huge moment. The final quarter of this game. Notre Dame extending pressure with the clock winding down. Nia Rivers just doesn't protect.
DeWolf to Hidalgo, 8 points for Hannah Hidalgo in the last quarter. Starting to heat up for Notre Dame, make it 10.
She is, and something that I think Notre Dame can take away from that 3rd quarter coming into this one is they were quicker to all the loose balls, in my opinion, in that at the end of that 3rd.
Oh, Madison Hayes quicker than everybody down the floor. Got a nice pass, too.
And you didn't see KK's block on the other end, but great recovery for her from this Notre Dame team.
And then Zoe Brooks picked up foul number 4, so she's gone to the bench for NC State. Maddie Cox has come in. Totally different look to the lineup with Cox out there over Brooks. Citron. There's a stop.
And that's who you want to get the ball to.
Ooh.
What a block by Nia Rivers.
Gosh, those long arms of Nia Rivers denying Hidalgo, but on the other end, KK Bransford
as well.
Got to take another look at this. Nope. Hayes, good.
Isaiah James with the potential mismatch here with Maddy Westbeld guarding her, but Maddy is a tough defender. She stays in front. But River Baldwin gets the short corner jumper to fall. Definitely a tough recipe. You know, in most situations, you have some people having off nights. You can go down into your bench, find someone to make an impact. And if the Wolf sees some daylight and knocks down the shot. She is. DeWolf can definitely score the ball. She scored it well against Florida State, and here you see her getting a wide open look. If she gets a lot of those, she will definitely. Who next can step up and make an impact? There's time to close this gap, but if not for this game, for the momentum into the next one.
Rivers can't give that up. 25% shooting for the game for the team that leads the ACC in field goal percentage. DeWolf. But what an impressive performance to come here to South Bend and do this if you're NC State.
Yes.
DeWolf. Been that kind of night. Just hasn't gone in. The offensive rebound does give 2 more points and a chance for another for Citron. On the road in Blacksburg, taking on the Hokies tonight. But look, Jasmine, tonight this is just a statement and an impressive performance by number 6 NC State.
Impressive indeed. And without Mimi Collins, who has been great this season,